Всем хай, мы продолжаем Alone in the Dark, и скорее всего мы сегодня уже закончим с ней. Идем на финал мы уже. Так, мне можно было поговорить с этим челиком. Вот. Скажешь что-нибудь?
You okay?
This place? It's like something from my childhood.
It's just a private study of a very peculiar man.
И все? Да, это все. Еще что-нибудь?
I think this is it. I'm properly mad.
You should be. Dr. Gray's playing with fire. Derceto's a powder keg of loonies, all ready to play their part in a murderous cult.
Еще. Фальшивая книга. Открыть. В смысле осмотреть? А почему открыть нельзя? Это вообще что такое?
I'm trying to say I've lost my mind, Detective. The Heartwood curse has caught up with me.
I'm sure you're exaggerating. Try to focus on whatever you've been doing.
Right. Breaking the Dark Man's contract.
Гениально.
Does it even matter anymore?
Все? Да, это все. Сюда можно? Нет. Здесь тупик. Так, это выход. Это глобус или что? Презент. Какой-то талисман. Еще одна штука. Это какие-то листочки, что ли?
Ah, what's this?
Так, на столе больше, по-моему, ничего нет. А картины ничего нету, здесь все пусто. Книга, что с книгой у нас здесь?
There's a book missing.
Вставляю книгу. И что? Тайный
A
ход.
secret door.
Looks like it.
Careful. Let me go first.
С чего бы это? Так, а если я уйду? Можно уйти? Нет.
Now we're talking. Great job, Emily.
Окей. Блин, снова диалоги.
Found anything?
Oh, Dr. Gray's in so deep, I knew it. He's as mad as his patients. I mean, look at this. She who can till the soil of this sick world and begin again. The black goat of the woods with 1,000 young. Absolute insanity.
Окей.
I have the strangest sensation that this is somehow Jeremy's room.
What? No. This is Dr. Gray's private quarters.
Как
feel-
трудно она здесь
I
ходит.
want to apologize, Detective, for my elusive behavior tonight. I'm glad you haven't given up on me and my uncle yet.
Ah, you got nothing to apologize for. In fact, you've been out of my hair for most of the evening, you're self-reliant, and you've been helping with your own particular brand of investigation. As far as I'm concerned, you're an exemplary client.
Thank you, Edward. Mr. Carnby.
Окей. Еще диалог? Нет, все. Так, здесь ничего нет. Есть сундук. Что это? Подсказка.
Good to finally meet you, Mr. Hartwood. I'm here on the behalf of your brother Philip. You were expecting me, weren't you?
Yes, you're from Derceto, no?
That's right. I just wanted to ask you a few questions to see if there is anything I can do to help you and your family.
Okay.
I understand you're full of imagination. You make up a lot of things.
I suppose.
And you obsess over them, blurring reality and fiction.
Sometimes.
Do you want to tell me about the Dark Man?
No, I don't.
That's all right. Perhaps there is something else you can tell me. Something you know to be made up, but you hold dear.
What? It's a magnificent book. Life-changing even. The real one is long dead, but I like to think of him as my friend. My most beloved friend.
I see.
Все. Так я не понимаю, Джереми он адекватный или нет? Судя по тому, что темный человек есть, ну, он действительно
This has something to
существует.
do with the numbers for the talisman.
Какие-то непонятные дела здесь у служанки этого садовника. Непонятного тоже. Но тут этого дядю показывают какого-то, не знаю, иногда неадекватным. Еще подсказка.
A monograph by Yael Klein. In Ludwig Prin's book on pagan rituals called The Mystery of the Grave, as translated by Nicholas Vachy, there are several references to a sacrificial dagger called the snake dagger. It has long been thought of as a poor translation of the original text, that it would be more appropriate with worm dagger from the Latin vermis cultrum. This seems natural following the recent consensus that the original title of Prin's book, De Vermis Mysteris, should literally translate to the mystery of the worm. However, this would take away from Vachy's great effort at translating the underlying meaning of the words and revealing several cultural beliefs. While Prin certainly was using the term worm as a symbol or synecdoche for death and the dead, which is made clear by the contents of the book, in the case of the dagger, we shouldn't be too hasty to dismiss his translation. Reading through Vachy's correspondence with his patron, it appears that he had more than just the Latin text at his disposal. Vachy had dug up Prin's living relatives and uncovered several cross-referenced historical texts and an actual. The symbolic value of the shape becomes more apparent when reading about the use for the dagger. In the passage of possession and exorcism, we find the snake dagger poisons the poisoner within the victim and is therefore pacified. Where the literal text would tell us that the worm dagger trumps the demon possessing the victim, it tells us nothing of their reasoning, only that somehow this dagger wins against the demon, like it had the better hand in poker. Vachy's translation allows us to follow the underlying logic to the ritual magic that is being performed. Poison the poisoner sounds like fighting fire with fire. That to hurt the demon possessing its victim, the priests would have to fight back with a power that is known to the evil they are fighting. The snake dagger is therefore not only a good way to describe its form, but it also helps us understand how it could be thought of as a useful tool for exorcism. Finally, it also helps us understand their relationship to lunacy, that it was thought
Глаз
of
as something
одержимого.
poisoning the mind rather than controlling it.
Окей. Так, шкаф. А у меня ничего нету. Я не знаю. Стоп. Что у нас тут? Какой плохой вид, какое ужасное управление здесь. Мебельный ключ. Ну, я... У меня игра зависла.
I can't believe I didn't see that before.
Нет, не зависло. Почему? Я не знаю, что такое произошло. Мне почему-то ничего не... Что такое? У меня кнопки не нажимаются иногда почему-то. Она идет не в ту сторону даже. И что? Ответить на звонок. А зачем? Это же личный офис. Почему мы отвечаем? Это же тупо.
Hello? Who's there? Jeremy?
Jeremy is with the Dark Man. You can't save him.
Jeremy is with the Dark Man? Where? Who is he? What is the Dark Man?
The Heartwood curse. He will come for you too.
Окей. Исследуйте сломанные часы. Что? В смысле? А какие цифры? Что за чушь? Выйти нельзя, да. Выйти нельзя. Что если сходить... А у меня есть подсказка какая-нибудь? Цель вот.
The voice on the phone was somehow familiar, yet so strange. Who was that?
Она мега плохо ходит. Я нажимаю влево, она идет вправо. Ужасно здесь. Передвижения вот эти непонятные. А, стоп, вот же. Вот же на полу. Есть это. Окей. Вообще так должно быть. Нет, это скорее всего вот так. Как она здесь плохо? Я не сюда, я вообще в другую сторону поворачиваю. Почему она сюда идет? Стоп. Вот я нажимаю вниз, она идет вниз. Как, блин, плохо. Так, я сделаю сейчас фотку. Потому что, не знаю, что-то слишком сложно это. Так, все отлично. Я не знаю, что это даст. Так, стоп. Я не понимаю, где идет начало, сверху или снизу. По-моему... Окей, давайте снизу. Ну тогда это вот так, это правильно. Вот. Блин, пока не сфоткал, не понял ничего. Ой, она сама идет, она сама идет.
You heard the telephone ring, right?
No, the telephone's cut off. I tried calling the police earlier.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Пожалуйста, дайте мне нормальную
None of
ходьбу.
Emily's experiences seem to line up with reality anymore. Even when she accomplished something, it seemed absurd. Was this what it was like to be completely consumed by the Heartwood curse? Not mind-numbing terror, but a continuous state of confusion breaking you down.
Окей.
Hey,
Залагала.
Mr. Carnby?
What?
Nothing, right?
It's a closet?
That's right, Detective. I'll see you later. I have to finish this.
You're going inside the closet?
I know what it looks like, but I can't explain it, much less justify it.
All right. You do what you have to do, miss.
Goodbye, Detective.
Вот эта часть сделана очень-очень-очень плохо. Максимально плохо. Наконец-то. Записки. Хоть что-то есть здесь. Снег какой-то. Откуда снег? Нет, мне получше, по-моему. Сигнальный пистолет. Стоп, не то. А, удерживать нужно. Презент. Кстати, я многие собрал. Больше половины.
We found
Подсказка.
the ancient stellarium perched on a cliff facing the Arctic Ocean after a day of sailing due north of the Eskimo encampment. Jacob van Oostad was our most keen member of the expedition. He had been chasing down the source of a peculiar type of crystallized metal present in several sacred items among the natives on the northeast coast of Greenland. The site was a remarkable find for any explorer, and we were all enraptured in our search for enlightenment and meaning. The surviving architecture seemed almost unearthly in origin and astonishingly sophisticated. The metal Jacob was searching for was abundant, almost ubiquitous. We were so taken by our find that we were surprised by the sun falling below the horizon. As we quickly picked up our gear, ready to head back to our camp, Jacob van Oostad declared that he wanted to stay. He was adamant. We begged him to reconsider. The night would be getting colder by the hour, and we feared for all our safety. Jacob refused, threatening us with violence if we wouldn't leave him alone. As the snowfall turned heavier, we left him there on his own. The next day, the weather became worse, and we had to spend hours enforcing our shelter as our tents became increasingly useless. The group had ridden off Jacob, thinking he must be dead. I had an urge to make one final attempt to save him, so I headed out as darkness fell with a handful of flares.
Окей. Блин, а куда идти-то? Сюда, что ли? Так, стоп, это я назад пошел, да? Блин, это я назад пошел. Эй, а эти штуки возьми. Заполнено. Ладно. Что вообще по заданию у меня?
The icy wastes before her felt profound and deeply wrong, like staring into a grisly wound, revealing bone under the fleshy mounds of muscle, seeing layers of Jeremy that she would rather stay hidden.
Осветите путь, я вообще не понимаю, в чем смысл. Я же могу и не освещать. Ну, просто идти вперед и все. Типа, это сделано для того, чтобы просто было сделано, что ли? Нет, не сюда, наверное. По-моему, это палатка. Да, это палатка. Да, пройди ты уже. Кинем сюда. Что? Это что, куда я попал? А, сюда наверх нужно подниматься. Ну, что-то под конец совсем все плохо стало. Какие-то непонятные текстуры, какие-то, не знаю, камера почему-то из угла статичная. Босс-файт, что ли, будет? А это еще что? Что за порталы, куда они ведут? Беги, пожалуйста. Давай, 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 беги, 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 беги. Эмили. Исследовать руины нужно. Есть. Что? На него нельзя направлять пистолет. Почему-то. Кто это?
Who are you? What do you want?
Emily, you should not have come.
Yeah, hey, we can talk about this.
It's too late for that. It's too late.
Стоп. Я понимаю, что это сейчас... А, назад нельзя. Я хотел похилиться и взять... Там, по-моему, топор, что ли, был. Похилиться. И оружие ближнего боя нужно взять. Его нигде нету. Окей. Что ж поделать. Окей.
If the Dark Man is gonna be in the middle of your existence, Jeremy, then at least set everything in order.
Я, если честно, вообще смысла не понимаю. Я тупо делал наугад. Стоп, так... По-моему, я что-то сделал не так. А они все активны или нет? Нет, только одна. Очень странно, я не понял вообще смысла. Нужно, чтобы они все загорелись, что ли, или что? так нужно. Мне очень-очень сильно холодно. Что делать? Да, угомонись ты, мужик. Воу-воу-воу! Он ваншотает почти. Есть. Финалыч. В глаз, да. Как и было написано. Джереми, да? Да, это дядя.
I don't understand. Why are you here? I did everything you wanted to break the pact. What else can I do? Wait, it did work. That's why you're coming after me. You're in my head now. In that case, I hope you enjoy your stay.
Emily, stop! Don't worry. We got you.
Они же меня считают ненормальным, потому что они его не видят. Все, я понял. Этот дядя, короче, был нормальным. Но из-за того, что они этого темного человека не видели, они считали, что он какой-то неадекватный чувак. Ему что-то кажется.
Are you alone? Or is he in there with you? Miss Hot, what is up?
Heard you almost painted the foyer with your own blood and guts. Good to see you still in one piece. Stick around, will you? It's going to be an exciting night.
Good to see you made it, miss. And all that ruckus, Lotta gave you a healthy dose of that sleeping juice. Wasn't sure you'd be waking up again.
What happened?
You had a psychological breakdown. Tried to shoot yourself. Sorry for the manhandling, but we just wanted to save you.
You also stabbed Jeremy in the eye.
Is he alright?
He's a little strange, but everything else is back to normal.
Really? I broke the pact?
I don't know what you did, but it worked. Let's see you standing up, miss.
Jeremy, are you okay? I'm so sorry for hurting you. How can you ever forgive me?
Emily, I missed you so. I do hope you'll stay with me for a while.
Uncle, what's wrong? Is it anesthesia? He seems so meek.
I wish that was the case. It turns out that you managed to lobotomize him. It's actually quite impressive considering your technique.
This is permanent?
You sacrificed a piece of his mind to save the whole. It's a little like treating a bad knee by cutting off the leg. It's blunt, but it works.
That's terrible.
Perhaps. But at least he won't suffer anymore. Do you remember the Dark Man, Jeremy?
Ah, yes. Where did he go? I hope he is doing all right.
You see? With a violent stab, you made any future treatment quite redundant. I assume you will be bringing him with you back to New Orleans.
Мне жалко дядю.
I just need to find Detective Carnby.
Очень жалко. Жесть.
I'll be back soon, Jeremy. Then we'll go back to the city.
How fun. I do like riding in the motor car.
Is there any chance he'll relapse back to his previous condition?
None at all. He is forever cured from all worries and other difficult feelings.
Have you seen Detective Carnby?
I'm sure he's around here somewhere, poking and prodding.
У меня отвращение идет к лоботомии из-за ее последствий. Что там нужно сделать?
Emily reluctantly accepted the bittersweet end to her journey. She had found Jeremy and brought him back to Deseto. But at what cost? Partial blindness and permanent brain damage. Maybe it was for the best, she tried to tell herself. Jeremy did seem more docile, happier even. And whatever spell of insanity she had suffered herself, everything was finally set right. It was time to find Detective Carnby and head back to New Orleans.
Well done, Miss Hartwood.
У нее маска на
You
голове.
officially made Derceto the dullest place in existence again.
Oh, thank you. Happy to be of service. Have you seen Detective Carnby anywhere?
Still chasing that lovable palooka around, are you? I'm sure you'll find him.
Can I write to you when I get back to town?
You are too sweet, Miss Hartwood. I'll look forward to reading all about your tedious routine.
Это все, да? Да. Сюда нельзя.
Good to see you're still with us, miss. Are you hungry?
No, thank you. I'm still a bit woozy. Ooh, is that gumbo?
I make it every year. We set up a little feast by the wishing tree and start a new year together.
Have you seen Mr. Carnby?
I haven't seen him for a while. Maybe he left.
Окей. Мужик.
Looks like a storm's coming.
Radio says it could get real bad. Floodings and such.
I should probably get moving before the weather gets worse. Have you seen Detective Carnby?
Not for a while, but he said he's gonna wait for you.
Take care, Batiste.
You too, Miss Emily.
Окей, уходим. Нет, позже. Сначала со всеми нужно поговорить. Посмотреть, что они скажут. Вот ты, мужик. Да. Скажи ему что-то.
Just a little ceremony we do each year on the eve of St. John. We raise our glasses to the old wishing tree here and ask for a better year.
Is it all for show? Or do you actually believe the tree can help?
Well, I guess some of us do. I mean, Lottie and Mags are pretty invested.
А, вон еще девчонка
Taking it a little
есть.
too far, you know.
Sounds like you might be in a cult.
Yeah, I can see how you think that.
Все, да? Так, девочка.
What are you doing?
Preparing for the ceremony. This time she will come. I'm sure of it.
Who's coming, Grace?
The black go to the woods. The mother of 1,000 young.
Маман придет.
I hope you find what you're looking for, Grace. Whatever it is that you need.
That's a terrible thing to say.
I almost forgot this was here.
The very heart of Deseto, you know. Almost time to call on her.
What is it that you do? Is it like the voodoo rituals you read about in the papers?
I don't know, miss. I never saw one up close. My family has always been suspicious of the hoodoo.
Мумба-юмба.
You haven't seen Detective Carnby, have you?
No, and I hope he stays away. I don't think he would understand what is about to happen here.
Окей, все. Ждем.
Everyone knows what to do? Y'all know the new words.
Mrs. Thompson, we talked about this. I'm not sure everyone is comfortable.
Doctor, I insist. This is important.
We've waited for so long, Doctor.
Let's just go with the old song. Not every change is an improvement.
Boss, good or bad, we need to move forward.
All in, Doc. Let's bet it all.
But we don't know what we're dealing with.
It'll be okay, Doctor. Better even.
Ever their praises and abundance to the black goat of the woods. Hear us, mother. Take pity on us. Take pity on us.
Ever their
praises
and abundance
to black blood of the woods.
Ever
Hear us, mother. Take pity on us. Take pity on us.
Hear us, mother.
Ever there's a praise and abundance to you.
Как он смеется.
And take pity on us. Take pity on us.
Ты что делаешь?
What are you doing? This is madness!
This here's what needs to happen.
She's just a child!
Стреляй! Стреляй веревку, ты что делаешь? Эмили, ты чего?
What's a thousand yo?
Yeah.
Edward!
Get out, Emily! We're leaving!
No! There has to be a sacrifice!
Это дерево из Гарри Поттера, что ли? Почему оно жило?
Come with me!
Это черная коза из
I have to
лесов.
stop that thing. It's gonna kill everything in its way.
А куда идти? Куда идти?
No, Ruth, no. Get yourself together, Emily. You have to finish this.
В смысле, куда идти-то? Почему везде тупик? Нет. Нет, не застрял. Сюда, что ли? Да, сюда. Пистолетные пули. Блин, вообще ничего не видно. Так, сейф есть. Да слезь ты уже. Блин, куча хилок. Давайте и похилимся полностью. Окей. По этим штукам, что ли, нужно стрелять? О. Блин. У него какие-то клещи, вот по ним нужно стрелять, я понимаю. Ну, они лопаются, во всяком случае. Есть. Ау. Что? Я в текстурах почему-то.
I'm out of bullets.
Пистолеты, короче, нужны. Это все у него отбивать. И я просто не понимаю, что в такие моменты делать, когда он падает. А, вон, на этой. Это все? Сколько можем... Сколько его еще бить можно, я не понимаю. Что сделать-то нужно? Я не... О, почти победил, наверное. Перезарядка, нет. Есть. Так, троечка. Почему у меня ничего не перезаряжено? Это все? Да, это все. Классный босс на самом деле. Вообще, если последний вот такой босс был, и в конце еще такой мини-босс, то могли бы сделать босс и побольше.
The whole gang was a cult dedicated to something called the Black Goat of the Woods. I've been trying to gather as much information as I could. It was only after you started talking about monsters that I thought maybe there was some truth to all the nonsense I was finding.
Where's Jeremy? Uncle, are you alright?
Блин, Джереми.
Everything is out of order. This isn't the way the story goes. I shouldn't be alive.
Don't say that. You made it out. Be happy. Okay?
Девчонка.
Hey, kid. You doing all right?
It wasn't what I expected, but you can't always get what you want.
All right, you ready to head back to New Orleans?
Come on, Jeremy. Let's go.
Can I come?
Don't leave her. You have to take her to Hell's Kitchen.
What on earth are you talking about?
Насколько я знаю, здесь есть несколько концовок, и какая... Вот эта концовка непонятна. Вроде как все выжили. Девочка, Джереми, я. Вроде как хорошая, но Джереми что-то, не знаю, мне его слишком жалко. А, и сразу титры, окей. Все. Это финал. Собственно, на этом мы заканчиваем с Alone in the Dark. Классная игра, мне понравилась. И, собственно, все. Увидимся уже в новых видео. И если вам понравилось видео, подписывайтесь на канал. Всем удачи. Всем пока.